Hi, my name's Stu McLaren from Stu.me. The question I have for you is, how do you sell a whole lot more of your products, of your service, of your message in a fraction of the time, regardless of whatever market you're in? Listen, if you're an entrepreneur, chances are you have a product or service that you're selling. Or perhaps you are an author or a speaker where you've got a message that you want to share and you want to get that in front of a lot more people. How do you do that with a lot less effort? How do you make a lot more sales in a fraction of the time? Well, I'm going to share with you the secret to that in just 1 second. Before I do, I want to share a quick story. Back in 2005, I witnessed one of, in my opinion, the most important developments for entrepreneurs like you and I as it relates to selling products and services online. In fact, it was August 2004, so it was just before 2005. And during that time, I was online and I was eagerly anticipating the release of a product. And I had been waiting for this product for literally weeks. I was chomping at the bit, could not wait for the opportunity to finally click the buy button and purchase it. And it was a $1,000 product. Now, during this time, there was so much hype, there was so much excitement around this particular product that when it finally became available for sale, there was over $1 million of sales in less than a 24-hour period for a product that was completely brand new to the marketplace. Now that product basically set a whole new precedent. And one of the people behind the strategy behind that product, I'm going to tell you about here in just a minute. But what we're talking about is creating an orchestrated product launch. Now, many people would ask, well, why do I need to create a product launch? You know, people are just I'm going to make my products available, people are going to come and they're going to buy them. But the reality of it is, if you don't create anticipation, then you're hoping that people are going to come and buy your product. You're hoping that people are going to find you to buy your product and service. And so there are 3 big reasons why a product launch is a huge, huge tool for you and I as entrepreneurs to sell a whole lot more of what we have in a fraction of the time, regardless of the market. Reason number 1 that you're going to want to incorporate a product launch, regardless of what you're selling, is that number 1 is you're going to get a lot more reach. And what do I mean by that? Well, it means that you are going to get what it is that you have in front of a lot more people in a much shorter period of time. You know, I was listening to an interview the other day with Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx. She's been voted by Time magazine as one of the most influential people of our time. She's one of the wealthiest female entrepreneurs. And one of the things that helped her really launch her product was that she got an endorsement in the first month from Oprah Winfrey. Can you imagine? Like Oprah Winfrey, boom, putting her stamp of approval on your product, and then boom, like all of a sudden, now you got orders coming out the wazoo. That's the same type of momentum that you can create with a product launch. Whereas if you try to do it the old way of just, putting it out there and hoping people are going to come and find it, it's a much more lackluster or a much slower approach. So number 1 reason why a product launch is a huge advantage for you and I as entrepreneurs is it's going to allow you to have a much bigger reach. And the more people you reach, guess what? The more impact you're able to have. We'll talk about that in a second. Number 2 reason why a product launch is a huge benefit for you and I as entrepreneurs is it establishes a tremendous amount of authority for you, and it creates tremendous positioning in the marketplace. You know, when there's a lot of excitement, when there's a lot of interest, when there's a lot of buzz around you and your product or service that you're offering, it gets people talking. And the more people that are talking, the more it establishes you as the go-to resource or the go-to company or the go-to product for whatever solution that they are seeking. So number 1, it allows you to reach a lot more people. Number 2, it establishes you as an authority. And number 3, when you're reaching more people and you got more authority, you're going to make a lot more sales. That's the third reason. So why wouldn't you want to launch your product? Why wouldn't you want to get it out to the most amount of people? Why wouldn't you want to get your products, your service, everything that you have, your message in front of more people in a shorter period of time? All it does is it just speeds up the timeline in terms of your ability to be able to grow your company, to grow your business, to increase your impact. So back to the story. That first product launch was for a product called Traffic Secrets, helping entrepreneurs generate more traffic to their websites. And one of the people behind that particular, the strategy behind that, who helped consult and counsel that particular product launch, was a gentleman by the name of Jeff Walker. Now, Jeff Walker is like the godfather of launching online. I mean, he's helped hundreds and thousands of people launch products online. I'm one of those benefactors. In fact, this last August, we went from nobody really knowing who I was to, tens of thousands of people who are subscribed on this Facebook page, to building an email list of over 50,000 people, to doing multiple seven figures in literally weeks, being able to serve thousands and thousands of people with the products that we were offering. It was an incredible jumpstart to building an entirely new business, all orchestrated by a product launch. And the person that I learned that from was a gentleman by the name of Jeff Walker. Now, there are many things that go into a successful product launch. And the good news is that Jeff has a free workshop. You can go to stu.me/launch. So just go to stu.me/launch. You'll be able to participate in the workshop absolutely free. Now, the cool part is, even if you have no interest in purchasing the program that Jeff has, and by the way, Jeff has a program that goes much further in depth. But even if you have no interest in that, I want you to go sign up just to see the launch process that Jeff takes you through for him. And you'll see, even on the very first step, before you give your email address, the very first step in terms of what happens and the questions he asks, I want you to pay attention to that, because it's a great way to experience the launch as a consumer. But as an entrepreneur, I want you to have a keen eye in terms of the strategy behind it as well. The other thing that I want you to do is you're going to learn a ton of notes. On that very first part of the workshop, he's got an incredible PDF download I want you to grab as well. Listen, there's so much to learn about product launches. Jeff has just started a free workshop. I highly recommend you go check it out, because you're going to learn a ton about how to take the concept of launching and applying it to you and your business to help you get more sales in a fraction of the time. And it doesn't matter what market you're in. You're going to see examples from a ton of different markets selling a ton of different types of products. Online products, offline products, services. You're going to see products in all kinds of different markets. So the key here, go check it out, stu.me/launch. So with that, boom. Hello to Dion. Hello to Dez. You guys are awesome. Thank you for shouting out. If you know another entrepreneur that could benefit from the magic of launching a product or service online, or do you know somebody who's got a message that they really want to share, they want to get it out in front of more people, tell them about this video. Share this video with them, because we need more entrepreneurs getting our goods, getting our services, getting the things that we have that are going to make a difference in the world out to more people. And the best way to do that is through a product launch. So, number one reason, it's going to help you create a lot more reach. Number two, it's going to help you establish a tremendous authority and positioning in your marketplace. And number three, it's going to help you make a lot more sales. My name is Stu McLaren. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best in your own launches coming up. And I highly recommend you go check out Jeff's free workshop at stu.me/launch. Hello to all of you. Hello, Melissa. Good to see you. Hello, Christina. It's good to see you, buddy. You are awesome. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for shouting out. And yeah. So, there it is. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Have yourself a great day. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.